In a cozy meadow tucked between whispering willows lived Benny Bunny, a fluffy young rabbit with a twitchy nose and a knack for adventure. Every morning, as the sun peeked over the hills, Benny hopped out of his burrow, his big blue eyes sparkling with excitement. He brushed his fluffy white fur with a leafy comb, humming, "Today's the day for something special." After grooming, Benny bounced to his tiny kitchen where he nibbled on a breakfast of clover pancakes drizzled with honey. With a happy wiggle of his cotton ball tail, he grabbed his little red wagon and trundled out of his burrow, the meadow glowing golden around him. "Time to check my garden," he chirped, eager to see his prized carrots. On his way, Benny spotted his best friend, Sally Squirrel, scampering across a field with her bushy tail bouncing. Sally wore a tiny green scarf and was busy planting acorns. "Morning, Sally!" Benny called, waving a paw. Sally's bright brown eyes twinkled as she waved back. "Hey, Benny! Growing those giant carrots today?" They giggled, their friendship as warm as the morning sun. At his garden, Benny's heart swelled. His carrot patch was a sea of feathery green tops, promising juicy orange treasures below. He tugged his wagon closer and began pulling carrots, singing a happy tune. Each carrot was bigger than the last, their bright orange skins gleaming like jewels. "These are perfect for the meadow feast, teachers." He sure weird, piling them high. The next day, Benny returned with his watering can, sprinkling the remaining plants with care. "Grow big and strong," he whispered. Over weeks, the carrots grew even larger, their tops dancing in the breeze. Benny clapped his paws, dreaming of the feast where everyone would taste his carrots. But one sunny morning, Benny arrived to find his garden in chaos. Half his carrots were gone, with tiny bite marks and scattered dirt everywhere. His ears drooped, and he squeaked, "My carrots! Who did this?" In a panic, he hopped to call his big cousin, Reggie Rabbit, a tall, strong bunny with a booming laugh. Reggie bounded over, his gray fur shining and his red bandana flapping. "What's the trouble, Benny?" he asked, his kind green eyes scanning the garden. Benny explained the carrot caper, his voice wobbly. Reggie thumped his foot and declared, "We'll catch those thieves. Don't you worry." That night, over a supper of dandelion soup at Benny's burrow, they hatched a plan. "We'll build a trap," Reggie said. His ears perked. Benny nodded, his hope returning like stars in the sky. The next morning, Benny and Reggie set up a giant woven basket, propped up with a stick and tied to a rope, with a pile of shiny carrots as bait. They hid behind a bush, giggling softly. That night, under a silvery moon, a gang of tiny mice with shiny black eyes crept into the garden, sniffing the carrots. With a tug of the rope, down went the basket, trapping them with a soft thud. At dawn, Benny and Reggie hopped to the garden, finding the mice wiggling under the basket. The lead mouse, wearing a tiny blue cap, squeaked, "We're sorry, Benny! We were so hungry!" Benny's heart softened. He looked at Reggie, who nodded. "Everyone deserves a second chance," Benny said, lifting the basket. The mice promised never to steal again and scampered off, their tiny tails bobbing. Benny and Reggie replanted the garden, and soon, new carrots sprouted, bigger and brighter than ever. At the meadow feast, the animals cheered for Benny's carrots, and he beamed, knowing kindness had grown the sweetest crop of all.